Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This your boy JustCMTexx, and today we're going to get into something that's a little bit deep, and I want you guys to follow along with me. Have you ever been playing RTS and wondering how come someone who runs the exact same team may have tunes that is hitting harder, even though you guys have the exact same tunes? And you're sitting there and you're wondering, well, what is going on? How is this team hitting a lot harder than a team that I am currently running? Well, look no further, guys. We are going to get into damage and how to build the maximum strength offensive team with the tunes that you have. In this video, we are going to go over how damage and RTS work. It is a complicated system. Though we may think that it's very simple and you can just put tunes together, nah, buddy, it does not work that way. There's a science to it. And today, we are going to go over the science of how to put a team together. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, we're going to go ahead and start off the team building video with using Shane as a leader. Why am I using Shane as a leader? It is pretty simple, because Shane gives all teammates 40% attack, which is Shane's leader skills. On top of that, he's going to give 3 enemies negative 35% defense for 2 turns. This is huge, and it plays into how strong your attacks are going to be towards those enemies. Now, with that being said, how does damage work? Well, damage works like this on the screen. You have your base stat times the leadership skill times the passive team bonuses times the cumulative weapon plus the base stats times the stat mods, buffs, and any other things that can be manipulated to give your team attack up. So if you look here at Shane has a base attack here of 106, and you see that it's green, meaning that his buffs have been activated, and that's also because he has a weapon. If I unequip the weapon, he is now at 61k damage, and this is because of his leadership skill plus his base stat and the mods that are interacting with boosting his base attack, which is the attack paragon mod, the plus 27%. So what you're going to see now is that Shane is giving himself 40% attack as the lead, and he's also being boosted by his stat mod. This does not include the weapon, which is going to add a different dimension to the building of the team in which Shane is the leader on. Now, when I go and start building up this team even more, what you're going to see happen here is that with Shane, I'm going to go ahead and add a weapon here. So this weapon also has 55% attack and improved 1535. So this is going to give him even more attack stats. Now, when I go and add the team and put Shane within the team, I am going to go ahead and add Ghost to this team. Why am I adding Ghost? When I put Ghost on this team, what you see is that Shane attack damage goes up to 125k. Why is that? That's because Ghost has an attack up where he gives 20% attack to all adjacent teammates. Now, on top of this, but when I add Ghost, I'm gonna go ahead here and I am going to add Titan. Okay? And when I add Titan in here, there are no boosts. The attack is still the same. Why is there no boost here? The reason why there's no boost is because Titan does not have a weapon or any passives that is going to help this team out here. So I'm going to take Titan's weapon off, and I am going to give Titan a weapon that has improved bonus attack and 1535. Now look what happens. Ghost damage goes up to 142k and Shane's damage goes up to 142k. That's because we have Shane's lead along with the weapon, along with the stat mod, along with Ghost's passive, and along with the bonus that is coming from Titan's weapon, all built into his attack stat. Now, if I go add a passive buffer to this team, so for example, I am going to add Dale to this team. Now, when I add Dale to this team, look at what takes place. Bam! The damage jumps from 140 to 181k. Well, what is going on with Dale that's allowing the damage to jump like this? Well, here's what's going on with Dale. Dale's skill in his passive, he gives all strong teammates plus 30% attack. So as I said before, your base stat with the leadership, with passive team bonuses and cumulative weapon stats all build in together to make you be a massive hitter on that team. Now, Dale doesn't benefit from this. Why? Because Dale has defensive stats on him. We want Dale to survive, to cleanse, and to be able to rush, to continue to be able to help with the effects of healing teammates. This is what we want for Dale. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw in another teammate on this team, and this teammate is going to be another green toon. Now, we can select any green toon we want, but I am personally going to go ahead and put Thanksgiving Abraham here. Now, what you're going to see is, why is this stat being boosted? It's being boosted because of the weapon Thanksgiving Abraham has, 1535. So the damage for your leader went from 181 up to 206k damage. And this is how the damage is able to stack and become so strong with building of the teams. Now, this could change if you have some pay-to-play players on your team. Let's say you have somebody like Craig on your team. Now, what's going to happen with Craig is that, yes, it's going to lower your overall base damage, which is 197, but if you have him, he hits like an absolute truck, and he has ransack on his weapon, so he's going to steal first before he applies his debuffs. Before he applies his attacks stuff and stuns and things of that nature, his passives. So if we was to take this weapon from his hand and we was to give him, let's say, a strong 1535 stun, what you're going to see is that it has boosted Shane up to 225 attack damage and Craig up to 188. This is absolutely massive. Alright, we're going to normalize here. There we go. Nice. Come here with Craig. Take him out. Alright, Dale there. Let's go ahead and get that elusive there. Nice. We were almost able to take them out, but he cleansed. You know, and we were able to take that team out there. So, like I said, this team could definitely work in, you know, some really, you know, simple circumstances and everything like that. Yeah, so like I said, man, this team could really work in some simple circumstances, but it can't be, you know, it's not going to work against everybody. But this is how you want to be able to build out your attack team. You have to understand how the attack team work, what's going into the attack team, and how it all is going to stack together when building your team. So you want to build multiple teams. You need to build a team against yellows, a team against green, a team against blues, a team against yellows, and a combo team, so where that you can be able to use these different teams to fight against some of the strong metas here within the Walking Dead Road to Survival. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. This your boy JustCMTexx, and this is the method behind the madness of building a very strong offensive team. Let me know what teams you're trying to build now that you have this knowledge in hand. Once again, it's your boy JustCMTexx. Peace.